And one of the people on the field was, on the track, was at that concert playing.
Welcome in to Onalaska High School. Aaron Morrison, Scotty Grant along with you here today. Jeff Ross on the camera, as always, for Level 2 of the high school football playoffs, as the Hilltoppers of Onalaska will host the 4-seeded Medford Raiders here tonight. Onalaska undefeated. Medford a couple losses on the year. And Scotty, this Onalaska team, they showed why they're the 1 seed in this bracket last week.
Yeah, they did, and they were dominant, but the autumn wind brings in the Medford Raiders tonight. And let me tell you, the Medford Raiders, 42 points a game. This team is nothing to sneeze at. They average around 400 yards of offense every game this year. So here's the question, though, Aaron. They play in the Great Northern Conference, and it's a conference that honestly has been questioned about the level of competition through the years. I know Mosadee's come out of that conference as the champion, one of 2 teams that has beaten Medford this year, also a D2 team in New Richmond in their first game of the season, 32-8. But my question is, are these stats based on the level of competition, or is it legit? That's what I want to see here tonight, because Onalaska's defense, as we know, has been fantastic all year, only giving up around 8 points a game, Aaron, and last week they looked very, very good in what they did last week against Ashland. They were just dominant.
Yeah, they certainly were. It was, like we've said a couple of times, it could have been much, much worse than 48-6 last week. Onalaska had their way early, and it was really just the team speed all around. This Medford team comes from a conference that might not have the talent level maybe of the MVC, in which Onalaska has faced this year, and even for out-of-conference games that Onalaska's played this year with West Salem and Menominee, 2 teams that are usually pretty good. Well, we know about West Salem this year, but Menominee is also a team that's usually pretty darn good, and they were able to win those games as well. Medford, on the other hand, like I just said, their schedule might not have been as tough.
No, not as tough. And it's just one of those things that when you look at it on paper, you really question the validity of the record at 8-2. But at the same time, what you can't argue against is their offensive prowess and what they've done. I mean, 42 points a game, 401 yards a game. They've allowed 246. They're +6 in the turnover column, Aaron. So there's a lot of things on paper here that make it look like that this could be a pretty good football game here tonight. It's hard to say when you get to level 2 of the playoffs because it's an unfamiliar opponent, something you haven't seen. However, when I got to talk to Coach Yash before the game today, he's pretty amped up. So we'll see how this Onalaska team plays.
Well, like you said with Medford, 40 points a game, all those yards, it really doesn't matter who you play against. Those numbers are pretty darn good for high school football.
Yeah, I mean, you don't see that very often. Those are video game numbers, really, if you think about it. And, again, I've never been high on the Great Northern. I know that Onalaska's played Mosinee a couple times in non-conference and has done pretty well against him. However, Mosinee's a little different this year. They can throw the football a little bit better than they have in the past. So, that Mosinee-Rice Lake matchup is intriguing for that factor. However, I really do feel like this football game, depending on turnovers and depending on if Onalaska can really get some big plays and put the pedal to the metal early, that's going to really tell the tale.
Rush Heating and Air Conditioning. Will your furnace make it through another heating season? Now's the time to upgrade to an Armstrong air system from Rush Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676. We will take a break here from Onalaska. When we come back, we'll give you some more analysis leading up to kickoff here from Onalaska as the Hilltoppers hosting the Raiders here in the level 2 of the playoffs on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Are you looking for ways to manage your money wherever life takes you? Ultra's online and mobile banking is where it's at. We make managing your accounts on any device easy and secure. So go ahead, transfer funds, send money, deposit checks, or pay bills, all on your schedule. Take the next step and download the Ultra mobile app from the Apple App Store or Google Play. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Pullman, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction, the customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer, it's our waste, it's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace, the list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take-and-bake pizza to go. They make it, you bake it. Or choose the Cooley Golf Bowl's popular roasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CooleyGB.com. Cooley Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold and Bucky with front row seats. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. Affordable family bar serving delicious pizzas, burgers, and sandwiches. Stop in and see Dave and Brady before or after the game at Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill. Live here from Onalaska, Level 2 of the high school football playoffs. The Hilltoppers hosting the Medford Raiders here tonight. Onalaska is undefeated. Medford 2 losses on the year. Scotty, let's start with a couple of keys for Onalaska and a victory here tonight.
Well, I think they got to find a way to pressure Logan Bumgarner, the quarterback. I think, Medford, if you look at the numbers, he's had a great season as the senior quarterback. He has 1,000 yards passing, 17 touchdowns, only 4 picks on the year. And on the ground, five touchdowns on the ground. So he's really the catalyst for the engine of the Medford Raiders, and you really got to get in his face. And I think the other thing is turnovers. And we say it all the time, but in the playoffs, more important than ever, be aggressive, go after that football. Make opportunities for that offense, because Onalaska's offense is such a machine. If they can have short yardage conversion situations, I think that this game will probably tip the tide in favor of the Hilltoppers very quickly.
Oh, what about on the other side? What do the Raiders have to do?
I think the Raiders, they need to make big plays tonight. I mean, they need to find a way to get the ball down the field, and they can do that. Their running attack is actually very, very good. One of the tops, actually, in the state, if you look at what they've done this season. And Tucker Schreiner and Peyton Gillis are the 2 workhorses. Now, Schreiner has 13 touchdowns on the ground, almost 1,000 yards, and Gillis 800 yards on the ground and 10 touchdowns. So they'll look to those guys. However, I think they're going to have to do it in the air if they're going to really get it done. And that's the thing that I question, because they like to run the pistol on third down. And I've seen some things that I think Onalaska can exploit, especially when it comes to attacking the quarterback in that formation. However, I tell you what, this quarterback, Bumgarner, he looks pretty good from what I can see. You got to get some pressure on him. I think that's big.
Yeah, we were looking at him, while he was warming up, and we were saying, wow, that looks pretty simple. Yeah, it's a flick of the wrist.
He played great against Mosinee. He had 3 touchdown passes in that game, 200 yards, and, he only had 4 incompletions. One of them was a pick that went off the receiver's hands, and they were neck and neck with Mosinee for most of that game. Those turnovers really killed them in the end, but this Medford team, they can score, and that's the thing you need to look out for, is that they have the ability to make the big play, and I think Onalaska knows that. They'll be prepared for it, it will be an interesting test for their defense to see if they can shut that down.
Well, we talked about this a little bit before we came on the air. I just asked you, it was kind of out of the blue, I was just thinking about it, but if you want to beat this Onalaska team, it seems like you're going to have to be able to throw the ball, because they're so disciplined in the run game. So those big plays that you mentioned for Medford, got to sprinkle a few of those big pass plays in.
And I think we talked about it during the season when we watched this Onalaska team. They have a tendency in the secondary to make some mental errors. And tonight, hopefully that doesn't happen, but that is an opportunity at times for the Hilltoppers. So, they have to be disciplined in coverage. They have to make sure that they're reading exactly what they are reading correctly and not making mistakes. And I'm sure that they were discussed that this week as well. And Medford will throw the football. They will try to go down the field a little bit, so they have to be prepared. And I think Onalaska will be.
Well, the good news for Onalaska, too, is in Wisconsin, all the games as you go farther obviously get colder, and it's all outdoors, so throwing the ball is a little bit harder, which obviously helps them on the defensive side.
Absolutely, yes.
All right. Quickly here, Allied Cooperative, your championship team for agronomy, feed, propane, tires, grain, refined fuels, hardware, auto parts, and convenience store. It's the diversity, power, and customer service you'd expect from your championship team, Allied Cooperative. Another break, we'll come back. Onalaska is not just the only team playing around the area. There's a bunch of other teams going on as well. We'll kind of get a little bit of a touch on each of those when we come back. Live here from Onalaska, Level 2 of the playoffs on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Whether you need homeowners insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, or commercial insurance, we work with a variety of companies. That ensures you get the protection you need. At Noble Insurance, we're committed to creating a partnership so that as your needs change, your coverage keeps pace. Call Noble Insurance Service and let's create a plan personalized just for you and your needs.
Noble Insurance Agency, Onalaska.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta.
Get on the road, on the water, or off the beaten path with a vehicle loan from Ultra. Enjoy low rates, flexible terms, and no payments for 90 days. Whether it's a car, truck, RV, boat, or motorcycle, we'll put you in the driver's seat with a monthly payment that fits your budget. It's go time. Take the next step and apply now. Visit Ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holman, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona. Helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace, the list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Due to recent storms, your house and other buildings on your property may have been severely damaged. Now you need a new roof and siding. Choose CertainTeed Landmark Series shingles from your local CertainTeed roofing and siding dealer, Contractor Supply of West Salem. CertainTeed offers the widest variety of designs and color options, and every CertainTeed product is backed by the manufacturer's warranty for your peace of mind. Choose CertainTeed, the highest quality roofing systems. Call or stop in for a free estimate at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem.
S-C-O-R-E, score! It's exhilarating when the home team scores. And you'll feel like you scored too when you do business with Allied Cooperative. Whether you need propane or fuel, fertilizer or seed, tires, auto parts, hardware, or more, Allied Cooperative has the products you need with the service you can trust, all close to home. Allied Cooperative is a great place to work and a great place to do business. Allied Cooperative, now that's something to cheer about.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for your drywall, metal framing, or painting project. Call Jared at 608-317-8615 or stop into 3-in-1 Construction located next to the post office in downtown West Salem. All right, there's other area games going on, of course, here tonight. 5 other teams in action outside of Onalaska taking on Medford here. Also in Division 3, a matchup we could see down the road. West Salem, the 1 seed, they're taking on the 5 seed Fox Valley Lutheran. West Salem, again, they played pretty well last week too.
Yeah, I think that they're going to probably win this week as well. I think the pending matchup against Menasha would be an interesting matchup, so we'll see if West Salem can pull it out tonight in advance.
Also, Aquinas, as we've talked about, probably got the short end of the stick, getting the 3 seed in their bracket. Northwestern, so they got the drive today.
You could argue Northwestern has a lot to gripe about too. They probably should have been the 1 seed as well. So these two teams, that's going to be a good matchup tonight. I think having that matchup this early in the playoffs is intriguing. However, I do think Aquinas is going to pull that out in advance.
Also, Luther, the 5 seed, they get an upset over Markeson last week. They're looking for another one against the 1 seed Marshall.
Yeah, and again, they're on the road again this week. It's a long bus trip to Marshall. Marshall's a pretty good football team, but Luther can chuck the ball around the yard, so don't count the nights out. That's going to be I don't know if Marshall's played a team that can throw the ball like Luther can.
That's
that makes
key.
That makes
That's
that game very intriguing, so we'll see if Luther can pull another upset.
A team you know well, Bangor, they're the 3 seed. They're at the 2 seed Potosi-Cassville.
I know Todd Sommerfeld had his doubts about my Bangor Cardinals, but they've played Potosi-Cassville plenty of times and matched up very well against them. Here's the thing, though. It's a different Bangor team. I get that. I wouldn't be surprised if they win or lose tonight. Always rooting for my Cardinals, but it is going to be a good football game.
Tanner Jones has been pretty good the last few
Man,
weeks.
his numbers are incredible. It's like Bo Jackson at the high school level, the way he's been running the last couple weeks.
And then, of course, Cashton, who just had one of their players, Zach Milsna, commit to the Badgers
That's awesome.
earlier
Good
today.
for Zach. Good for him.
They're undefeated, the 1 seed. They take on the 4 seed Ithaca, a team that they've already pounded.
Ithaca doesn't have a chance.
Yeah.
They might as well just take the bus ride now because Cashton's going to be fired up. I don't think Ithaca's even they'll score maybe 14 points tops. I think Cashton rolls tonight.
Yeah, especially for Cashton, a team that they've already seen. So nothing can really surprise them.
Nothing against Ithaca. Yeah. They're a good program, but Cashton's just a level above right now, in my opinion. They're playing great, and I just don't see them getting knocked out until maybe level 3 or going all the way.
And then, of course, as you mentioned, we're here live at Onalaska, the 1 seed Hilltoppers taking on the 4 seed Medford Raiders. Any other thoughts you have for today's game?
I just
we get to kickoff?
It's gonna be a better game, I think, than people think. Medford can score points, and that's the thing. Onalaska's defense, they're very good. This is going to be a test for them to see how good they really are. I know the Great Northern has been kind of one of those conferences you question the validity of the talent, but this Medford team can score, and they can score quickly.
All right, Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska. We'll be right back with kickoff on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Have you been looking for a checking account that fits your lifestyle? With a checking account from Ultra, enjoy better rates, contactless debit cards, and online and mobile banking that makes your account as on the go as you are. No minimum balance, no monthly fees, no surprises. Take the next step and open your checking account online today, or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holman, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go. They make it, you bake it. Or choose the Cooley Golf Bowl's popular roasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CooleyGB.com. Cooley Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold and Bucky with front row seats. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction. The customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
Well, but it's not quite as perfect as it was
When you're
last
faced with a
Friday.
challenge, how you respond determines the real winners. Rural Mutual believes there's something more important than just winning or losing a game. They believe that the team, school, and fans who support their athletes with dignity and class are the true champions. Rural Mutual is the proud sponsor of the WIAA Rural Mutual Insurance Sportsmanship Award since it started in 1965. From football to volleyball to soccer to tennis, the award recognizes more than team sportsmanship. It recognizes that sportsmanship matters in your community as well. Visit ruralmutual.com/WIAA and see how our team and your community can work together to be true champions. Just about ready for kickoff here in Onalaska. The Hilltoppers will receive to begin the game tonight. They will move from left to right, so that means Medford will kick to start from right to left in the all-whites with the red lettering and numbering, and they will kick it off. A little pooch kick over on the left side. It's caught and just landing on the ground, diving down is the Onalaska returner. That is James Siegel, and Onalaska will start at their own 40-yard line. Finish up that fashion. Onalaska's in the purple tops, the white pants with the purple stripe, and the white lettering, white helmets here tonight. Scotty, Onalaska starts from their own 40. Pretty good field position.
Yeah, not bad to start for the Hilltoppers.
Interesting that maybe Medford did watch some tape and they didn't want to
kick it to Nicky Odom.
Yeah,
that's smart.
And Skipton will start in the shotgun. It's a tight formation for the Hilltoppers. One receiver left, two right. Now it's Odom in motion. They'll quick pitch out to the right side. Brady Kuhn gives a stiff arm, looking for some room, and Medford all over that one. Kuhn loses a yard on play number 1. It's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, Peyton Gillis doing a good job coming from his linebacker spot to make a good play on that toss sweep, and not really good contain or good blocking that time by the Hilltoppers on their first play from scrimmage.
They're not fooled that time by the Nicky Odom motion from right to left. They'll go trips left here. Anderson, Mitchell, and Odom. And Matty Burnett all by himself on the right side, short side of the field. Kuhn to the right of Skifton. He'll drop back to pass. He's looking left across the middle, looking for Anderson, and it's over the top. And no flag on the play.
Yeah, good coverage out there. Number 11, Charlie Kleist, doing a good job in that safety spot.
That was a pretty good throw.
Yeah, good throw. Even better read by Kleist, though, on the football.
So it'll be 3rd and 11. Trying to get Evan Anderson going here early. They'll line up same formation, except it'll be Nicky Odom, the lone receiver, on the right. Skifton will drop back to pass. He's looking right for Odom. Quick out route. He'll make the grab, and he will spin around, and it'll be a first down. Just get Nicky Odom all by himself on that right side and let him go to work.
Yeah, that was a great timing throw. Skifton 1, 2, 3. Nice little hook route by Odom. And, man, Odom, again, almost breaking a tackle. That's just how quick he is, Aaron. We've seen it throughout his career. He makes one move, and you can forget about it. Good tackle by Medford.
That's when Medford thought they would get a chance to get off the field early. Onalaska says no. Skifton again will send a couple men in motion here. That is both Sam Pika and Ben Stewart to the right to left. They're going to give it to Kuhn looking left, and Medford again in on the tackle. Another loss of yardage for Kuhn, loss of 1. Again, 2nd and 11.
Yeah, good penetration by the Raiders getting in there, and I want to say it was 35 that got in there first. Tucker Schreiner playing that defensive tackle spot and read that trap pretty easily. And right now, Onalaska's offensive line getting beat at the point of attack in the run game aspect of it so far.
Same thing for Onalaska.
Watch play action.
Pika going left. Be a handoff. Kuhn. They're going to give it this time up the middle. Break a tackle initially, and then really just get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a gain of 1 for Kuhn, 3rd and 10.
Yeah, good tackle. Gillis again coming up from that middle linebacker spot.
You're going to say Gillis a lot on the defensive side with Sean Gillis for the Hilltoppers too.
Yes, and both of them are very good defensive players, which is interesting.
Onalaska going hurry up here. Skifton will roll out right with Kuhn blocking for him. He'll just throw over to Odom on the sideline right at the sticks. We'll see where they mark it. Looks like it's good for a first down. It is. 10 yards to Odom and another first down for the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, Nicky Odom just having one heck of a regular season. Comes in one of the best receivers in the state of Wisconsin coming into this game with catches and yards, and you can see why right there. He's just so quick. He's hard to contain.
That's on the short side of the field, too. Those out routes are a little tougher.
It's a great throw.
It's a little touch pass to Odom. He's going to get 3 men out ahead of him blocking around the corner. He'll get there, break a tackle, break another one. Still on his feet, diving forward. Right at the sticks again. Will it be enough?
I think they're going to mark him right on the money. Or maybe quite a little short here.
Just
Second
shy.
down.
Just shy, about a half yard shy. So it'll be second and 3 to 4 inches here. Another good play for Nicky Odom.
Short of a first down, it's second and short at the 32.
Onalaska doing a good job of keeping Medford off balance here.
Skifton will hand it off to Kuhn up the middle. Again, tough sledding, but he will pick up the first down on a gain of 2. And Onalaska, 3 first downs now. They're moving the chains. Ball at the 25.
Hellickson doing a good job in the middle of the field that time to really lead that. A short game, but nonetheless a first down.
Odom again, lone receiver right. 3 receivers left for the Hilltoppers. Skifton looking to throw, looking right, looking for Odom deep into the end zone, overthrew him over that back shoulder, incomplete.
Yeah, ball a little far that time. Nicky didn't get out of his break right off the bat, too. Pretty good coverage out there also by the Raiders, having a safety over the top. Don't you just love it when you're doing a game and you feel like air traffic controller because somebody comes up and is asking you a question? It's like, I'm trying to watch this.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't want to be rude, but
just kind of give them a little ignore for a second.
I'm not a mean guy. I'm just doing my job.
Another second and 10 for the Hilltoppers. Skifton, deep drop. He'll throw back across the right side, looking for Odom. Some incidental contact, incomplete. Coverage by Tucker Kramer once again.
Yeah, Kramer step for step, and Medford got some pressure on Skifton really for the first time.
3rd and 10. This is the 3rd time in the drive Onalaska's had that. 3rd and 10. Or longer. Just getting started here. 8.5 minutes remaining first quarter. Skifton going the hard count. He'll roll out right. Kuhn blocking for him. He'll throw again, looking for Odom. Out route. He's got the grab. Will he dive for the pylon? Just shy. But Odom has it again on another out route, and he's down at the 1.
Great catch by Nicky. Laid out extension. Got the feet in. Tried to stretch for the pylon at the end. What an effort by Nicky Odom. And so far, we haven't really seen this year, Aaron, the Nicky Odom show too much, except in bits and pieces. But on this first drive, it's been a lot of number 1 for the Hilltoppers.
It certainly has. Now at the 1, they're going to give it to Kuhn. Up the middle, and he is stonewalled. Stonewalled inside the 1. Medford run defense has come to play here.
Yeah, Medford has done a really good job at the point of attack here early in this game. And Onalaska's offensive line, who's gotten better throughout the season, right now getting dominated in the trenches in the running game.
2nd and goal.
Skifton again. Will hand to Kuhn again. And this time he will push his way into the end zone. Onalaska with 3 third down conversions, keeping their drive alive, and they lead 6-0 here with 7:51 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, that was a great run by Brady Kuhn. Right behind that right side of the offensive line of the Hilltoppers, and they got a good push that time, Aaron. Great job by Hellickson on that right side to open that up. And one of the Bossman brothers, 79, Ben Bossman.
Mallory Megan on for the extra point. Her kick blocked, and it'll remain 6-0. We'll take a break. Medford, their first possession coming up on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Now's the time to make your dream home a reality with a home loan from Ultra. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, we're here to help make it happen. With great rates and local servicing, a secure 24/7 online application, and an expert team. So take the next step and apply now. It's fast, easy, and hassle-free. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holman, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction, the customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
Peyton Gillis.
A mistake on the kick return by Medford. They received it on his shin as he was trying to return. Peyton Gillis was trying to pick it up off a bounce and was just a little too low, so the Raiders will not get a return. They'll be down at the 15 is where they'll start.
Yeah, we'll see if they can answer. Onalaska with a pretty good drive there to start the ball game. A lot of Nicky Odom, a lot of precision passing, and I'm sure we're going to see the Medford running attack right off the bat.
And we will. It's a handoff looking right side, and Onalaska, they're up to the task on first down. The carry that time goes to Tucker Schreiner for nothing, maybe 1 yard.
Schreiner's their big back, and he's the guy that's going to make everything go for the Raiders for the most part. Again, 13 touchdowns on the year, almost 1,000 yards. He's a big load to bring down, too.
Went from the shotgun this time, really tight formation for the Raiders. It's going to be a designed run for Peyton Gillis on the direct snap, and he will get past the 20 up to about the 22-yard line, gain of 6, third down.
Yeah, pretty good run, good pull that time by the guard on the right side to get the seal on the corner to help Gillis out. And Medford is a very, very methodical team. If they get a rhythm going, I would be very leery if I'm the Hilltoppers.
Third down and 3 for the Raiders at their own 22. Their first possession here in the first quarter. Tight formation, handed off to Schreiner, right straight back, and he will be just shy of the 25, which is a line to gain. It'll be fourth in inches. Medford, early decision here.
Yeah, and in the playoffs, I wouldn't be shocked if they go for it here, Aaron, absolutely. You're on the road, you're playing a number 1 seed, a defense that has been very stout all season. You want to send a message.
Well, you think also if, you want to give it to your big back, you think you can, half a yard, I should say. Should be pretty easy to get. They're going to go with a quarterback sneak. Baumgartner, I don't know if he got it. The official comes in right at the line to gain. I think they're going to have to give it to him if he comes in there.
I don't think he got it from what I saw.
Where that mark is, it's going to be close, and you think he got it. Yeah, it is a first down by about half the ball length.
That was close, though. Very close.
Well, they've been really good on 4th and 1 this year, have the Hilltoppers. Yes. So Baumgartner, the quarterback, picks up the first down barely. And 4th and half a yard. So first down now at the 25. To snap to Gillis again, direct snap, and he'll be upended on the outside. Sebastian Smith, Cy Smith with the big tackle.
Yeah, Cy Smith coming in, making a good low tackle on a bigger back, and great technique by Smith.
He's pumped up.
Never seen Deion Sanders make a tackle like that.
I don't know if you've ever seen Deion Sanders make a tackle.
I'll never forget when Bam Morris ran him over in the Super Bowl. That was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
He's not paid to tackle, right?
No, he's not.
Coming up 5 minutes remaining first quarter. Baumgartner will throw for the first time. He's got some time. He'll loft one over towards the sideline. It's intercepted. Matty Burnett picks it off. And Onalaska gets the first turnover of tonight's ball game.
And that's the thing right there that Onalaska needs to take advantage of, and they do. Matty Burnett in perfect area for that football, and a bad throw by Baumgartner. Haven't seen that from him too often this season. That's only his 5th pick of the year, and Onalaska in prime position to really get things rolling here.
Just overthrew his receiver on the out route, and Burnett was just sitting there. It looked like maybe he came off his man on the farther outside receiver. Good instincts. Ball at the 36. Here's Burnett in motion. He's going to get the touch pass, trying to get around the corner. He can't. There's going to be a flag here coming in on Ben Bossman. It's going to be a block in the back on Ben.
Yep.
Penalty is on the Hilltoppers. Illegal block in the back.
Yeah, you got to watch those, especially on the tosses.
This is going to send the Hilltoppers way back because the penalty came 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Big loss for Onalaska.
So 49-yard line, their own 49-yard line now.
Still good field position.
1st and 25.
First and 25 for
Quads
the Hilltoppers.
left.
Now Odom's by himself outright. Skifton will look left. Now he's pressured. He's got to roll out. He'll throw on the run. It's caught by Evan Anderson. Really nice grab with the hands as he's diving forward, passing the 35-yard line, and it's back within 2nd and 8 now.
Great catch. Good job by Skifton to give himself some time and create. And there's a flag.
Legal man downfield.
Legal man downfield, so
Wow.
they'll take it off. Another penalty on the Hilltoppers. That's a 5-yard penalty, so it'll be 1st and 30.
Yeah, a couple penalties here early here for the Hilltoppers, pushing them back, and got to clean those up.
First and 30 is quite the sight for an offense. Skifton will throw. Roll out left, he'll throw across the middle, looking Anderson again, there's the catch, and it's a first down! All the way down to the 21!
First down, Hilltoppers.
How about that? What a pass by Skifton, and even better block and pass pro by Brady Kuhn. Aaron, they had a middle linebacker blitz coming with Gillis. Kuhn picked it up, and what a throw by Skifton on a dime to Evan Anderson.
So 35 yards to Anderson on 1st and 30.
That was a great throw.
Skifton will send Odom in motion, right to left. Hand it to Kuhn, up the middle. He's got the most room he's had tonight, up to about the 17-yard line. That's a gain of 4 for Kuhn.
Yeah, and a good job. You know, use number 1 as a decoy, make those linebackers think that toss sweep is coming again, and that opens up that trap a little bit more. Nice little gain for Kuhn. Get some confidence going for that O-line as the meat sweats start to fill the room with the cloud that's coming from the hill.
Had that fire going up there earlier. Odom in motion again, right to left. Skifton will throw to him out in the flat. He'll make the grab, turn, and pick up the first down up to about the 9.
That's another first down, Hilltoppers.
It'll be a gain of 8 for Odom, already his 5th catch of the night.
First and goal.
Which, you know, he gets a lot of action, but I don't know if we've seen him get this much action through the first, you know, almost 2 possessions for Onalaska.
Yeah, no, and, you know, he's just that type of a weapon that you want to get him involved early, give him some confidence, because those short little out routes turn into bigger things with a guy like Nicky Odom later in the game.
So 1st and goal at the 9. Skifton will toss behind him. Barnett, it's going to be a throwback to Skifton, and he is wide open. Walks into the end zone, ball above his head, and Onalaska leads 12-0.
Nice play design, great pass. Man, I tell you, Onalaska looking sharp here early, and that turnover might bite Medford in the end here when this is all said and done.
So Onalaska will kick the extra point here after getting their previous one blocked. Coach Yash yelling out some directions for his special teams unit. And it's a fake. Burnett will throw again, and that's open into the end zone. 2-point conversion from Burnett to Noah Mack. And Onalaska leads 14-0.
Coach Yash pulling out the old yoki-doke there, trying to bait Medford's defense, yelling out 60-60-60 to rotate coverage. There was confusion out there. That was beautiful. What a coaching move by Yash.
That was a sneaky 2-point play.
First quarter.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness. They practice treating the whole person. Live your best life at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta. What a well-designed play by Onalaska. Mac just trickled out into the flat, and Burnett, the touchdown pass and the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, Burnett throws a good ball, but, man, I think that was all planned. That whole thing was planned, from Yash yelling that out to baiting that out there. That was beautiful.
Medford caught sleeping a little bit there, and it's 14-0 with 2:42 remaining first quarter. Onalaska picking up right where they left off from last week. Chase Bowen will kick it away right off the face mask of the Medford returner right at the front line, and it'll finally be picked up by Medford on the ground at about the 27-yard line.
Yeah, that could have been dangerous for the Raiders right there. And I don't think I've ever seen a ball go off a face mask before in high school football. That was like a goalie stopping a puck right there.
That was right at the – it was a line drive right at the Raider. Didn't catch the number there, but the Raiders will take over. Their own 27 with some work to do. Baumgartner will turn, hand it off to Schreiner. And with a couple of blockers, he will just lower his shoulder, cross the 30 up to about the 31. It'll be a gain of 4 for Schreiner.
Tucker Schreiner.
Yep, Schreiner, again, he's the centerpiece, really, other than the quarterback Baumgartner of this offense. And so far, Onalaska has been pretty good at the point of attack. However, Medford getting some chunk yardage, 6, 5, you know what I mean? So really want to break up that momentum and that rhythm.
2nd and 6
nice
here.
Stick.
And it is in the backfield, a loss. I believe that was Sean Gillis.
Yeah, welcome back, Mr. Gillis.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful play.
Namesake Sean Gillis.
Gillis on Gillis that time. Sean Gillis is such an important factor of this defense that nobody talks about, how he plays that star position in this 3-3-3.
It's a big hit.
Puts Medford in another one of those possible throwing situations.
3rd and 7 at the 30. They've got trips out left, spread out for Baumgartner. He'll drop back this pass and roll out left. Now he'll set his shoulders, fire, and overthrown. Out of bounds goes the throw, and it's most likely a 3-and-out for Medford. We'll see if they want to go for it. Doesn't look like it, though, with a whole new unit coming on.
Yeah, and just overthrown, and good protection for Baumgartner. He just overthrew the pass, and Medford now having to kick back to Onalaska, who gets another possession early in this first quarter. And, yes, it is the first quarter, right, Aaron?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure that I'm in the right time zone.
Yeah, we don't want you to have that
not mountain time.
Again. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't really a snafu. It was just a moment of clarity. It was like, this is the first quarter still? Never seen that in a long, long time.
The punt is away. Baumgartner, also the punter, will keep it away from Odom, who will let it land at the 30. It trickles in to about the 28-yard line is where Onalaska will take over. Noble Insurance, free insurance reviews, free quotes, and bottom line, they make insurance easy for you. Most importantly, though, all of your insured needs in one place. Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance of Onalaska. So the Hilltoppers with a chance to get another touchdown here in the first quarter if they can answer back quickly.
Yeah, and you have to be happy if you're the coaching staff of the Hilltoppers how this first quarter is gone. Medford is a team that can strike quickly and has a lot of playmakers, but so far, Onalaska's defense is as advertised.
Odom will get a touch pass again. Looking right side, a lot of blockers, and he will be tripped up and then pushed out of bounds.
Runs out of bounds.
We'll see. A
little help from his friends.
Couple of guys on the Hilltopper side not liking the extra push, but I think more incidental contact than anything.
Yeah, I think that was just flow of the play right there, and you got people tracking him down. Nicky's just so fast, you know. His momentum will carry him a little bit.
2nd down.
4-yard catch for Nicky Odom. got a bunch of yards so far and 6 catches. Skifton will send Stewart and Pika in motion. They'll hand it off to Kuhn, looking left side. He got a hole and will pick up about what he needed. And they are going to give him 6, I believe. Will he be just short?
Yeah, he's going to be short by probably.
I think they're going to stop for measurement. Oh, they're going to give it the first down. So they're going to give him the 6 yards that he needed. And the 7th first down of the quarter for Onalaska as the clock is now beginning to run at 37 seconds. So one more play most likely for Onalaska.
Hellickson and Bossman doing a really good job on that left side on that last run.
Skifton taking his time. We'll send Pika and Stewart again from right to left. He will fake the handoff. He'll take it all by himself. A lot of green for Skifton on the quarterback keeper. Baumgartner's got the angle on him. Skifton's going to try to beat him to the corner and finally knocked out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Coach Yash pulling out all the stops here in quarter number 1.
It's the playoffs, man. You got to bring your A game, and that was a great play design. And Noah Skifton not known for running the football too much on his own other than maybe in short distances showed why he's such a good athlete right there. Great play design. Man, talk about a great way to end the first quarter, Aaron.
It is the end of the first quarter. Onalaska will have 1st and goal at the 9 coming up right after this on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take-and-bake pizza to go. They make it, you bake it. Or choose the Cooley Golf Bowl's popular roasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CooleyGB.com. Cooley Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold and Bucky with front row seats. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska.
Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Whether you need homeowners insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, or commercial insurance, we work with a variety of companies. That ensures you get the protection you need. At Noble Insurance, we're committed to creating a partnership so that as your needs change, your coverage keeps pace. Call Noble Insurance Service and let's create a plan personalized just for you and your needs.
Noble Insurance Agency, Onalaska.
The Medford 10 at the 9-yard line. It's a 1st and goal.
We're back and ready here at Onalaska High School. Second quarter begins. A 14-0 lead for the Hilltoppers, who are knocking on the door again. Ball at the 9, 1st and goal. Skifton's going to keep it himself again up the middle, and he will get down to about the 6-yard line. Gain of 3 for Skifton.
Yeah, good penetration. I believe it was Schreiner again on the interior making the play for Medford.
Would you have counted Adam Skifton as the leading rusher for Onalaska through one quarter?
Absolutely not. Not the way that Banks and Kuhn have been running this season. That was something that you probably would be like, what?
Ball at the 7 here, 2nd and goal. Skifton's going to throw. He's looking, still looking. He throws. It is floated over to Odom on the right sideline, and he'll be knocked out of bounds short of the end zone.
Flag on the play.
To Odom.
Jinx.
And he is forced out of bounds inside the 5. There is a penalty flag on the field.
Came out of Skifton's hand a little weird, almost like it slipped. See what the penalties for is in the area of where the linebackers were around.
Maybe defensive holding.
It is a hold on Medford. So it'll be a 1st down and half the distance to the goal.
Another opportunity for the Hilltoppers. Get another score on the board here early in this game. And the offense has been very methodical.
Ball is on the 4-yard line.
So 2nd down, ball at the 4. Handoff, Kuhn, he's looking up the middle. He is in. Another touchdown for the Hilltoppers. They lead 20-0 with 11:10 remaining here in the first half.
And a great run by Kuhn. Good hole. Sean Gillis. Hellickson. Man, I tell you, that interior of that offensive line has been so good all season. Carson Zabel, the center.
So Megan will be on for the extra point again. Trying to convert this one. Snap much better. Her kick is up and will be good. 21-0. Onalaska leads with 11 minutes remaining here in quarter number 2. We'll be right back on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Due to recent storms, your house and other buildings on your property may have been severely damaged. Now you need a new roof and siding. Choose CertainTeed Landmark Series shingles from your local CertainTeed roofing and siding dealer, Contractor Supply of West Salem. CertainTeed offers the widest variety of designs and color options, and every CertainTeed product is backed by the manufacturer's warranty for your peace of mind. Choose CertainTeed, the highest quality roofing systems. Call or stop in for a free estimate at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy, now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medication specifically for you, your family, and your pets. Call 608-788-4500. 21-0 Onalaska leads here in the early stages of the second quarter. Chase Bolam will kick it away to Medford here. And his kick is another line drive right at the up back for Medford. He'll catch it on a line drive and will just lower his shoulder forward. Now he'll be pushed forward by some teammates. He'll cross the 40. Maybe be right at the 40, maybe 41-yard line.
Was that Schreiner?
I think.
No, 33?
Braxton Weissmiller.
Okay. Yeah, that was a big dude right there.
Yeah, it is. And he just took it right off the chest.
Not quite Warren Sapp-like, though. Remember when they used to line big men up in the fridge and Warren Sapp? I tell you what, Warren Sapp, to me, was the best, most athletic defensive tackle I've ever seen in my life. That guy he was a tight end in high school. He was great, too.
Baumgartner fakes the run. Now he'll want to throw and almost intercepted. Evan Anderson playing free safety that time. Almost took it away, but off the hand, incomplete. Baumgartner's looked a little shaky here so far.
And I think he created the gritty, too, didn't he? Warren Sapp, that little dance in the end zone.
Did he?
Kind of. I mean, it's kind of the grandfather of the gritty. It's more like the jiggly, I think, if you if it's Warren Sapp. But
2nd and 10, Baumgartner under center will pitch out to the left side. Peyton Gillis with some room, and he'll be dragged down behind by Sean Gillis.
Yeah,
5.
Sean Gillis is, I mean, people can't really emphasize how important he is to this defense. He's had such a great year, and, you know, last year he had some growing pains playing in the secondary. This year he's really found himself as a defensive player, and he's so important to what Onalaska does. He's a matchup nightmare.
And we have some confusion on the Hilltopper side. Cy Smith coming off the field. Don't know if he has equipment issue or something, but he's off. Now ready for play again. Schreiner will move along the left side. He lowers his shoulder, and I think he's just a little bit short. He is. Maybe about a yard short at the 49. Gain of 4. It'll be 4th down and 1.
So see if Medford goes for it. They probably will, being down 21-0, you would think, in this situation.
Yeah. It was 4th and inches earlier, and Onalaska nearly got a stop. We'll see what Medford calls up here. 3 men in the backfield. Baumgartner will turn, hand it to the 3rd man. It's stopped! It's stopped! Ball is loose! And Onalaska, another stop on 4th and 1.
Man, this defense is so good.
And that's recovered by the Hilltoppers.
I mean, another turnover here for Medford. Onalaska getting great field position again. And that time, that whole counterplay was just blown up right in the backfield. And Sean Gillis again.
I probably am.
Having a great game here tonight. I think he caused that turnover, Aaron.
Hilltoppers get the ball.
I mean, even without the fumble, there's no chance Medford was getting there. Too much penetration from the Hilltopper defense. They take over, tight formation, 2 left, 2 right. Odom in motion, right to left. They're going to give him another touch pass. He's going to try to get to the corner with 3 men blocking out ahead. He turns the corner, found a crease, and he will be pushed out of bounds at about the 35-yard line.
Another big play for the Hilltoppers. And again, that's what that jet sweep does. It just spreads those linebackers out, and they always have to be ready. It's either an inside give to Kuhn or a jet sweep outside to either Burnett or Nicky Odom.
15 more yards for Odom. Trips right. Skipped him. We'll set up the screen. Kuhn is wide open left side with some blockers. It's a foot race, and he is into the end zone. Brady Kuhn, 36-yard touchdown catch from Adam Skifton. And Onalaska is pouring it on. 27-0 here with 9:40 remaining in the second quarter.
Another great play design by the Hilltoppers, and they pulled Nicky Odom out for a bubble screen fake. The linebacker sucked to him. Kuhn has nobody almost on that side of the field, and what blocking by the offensive line of the Hilltoppers down the field. Sean Gillis just road graded somebody into next week going down the field. That was beautiful. And hopefully he didn't hurt himself doing it.
Yeah,
there he is.
And he's up now, up under his own power. So Sean Evans, as you said, lowered a guy into the ground. And now he will get up, walk under his own power. Now they're Megan on for the extra point for Onalaska, who has dominated here so far. High snap again. Megan's kick is through. 28-0 Onalaska leads. Medford needs an answer. Their possession coming up next on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Are you looking for ways to manage your money wherever life takes you? Ultra's online and mobile banking is where it's at. We make managing your accounts on any device easy and secure. So go ahead, transfer funds, send money, deposit checks, or pay bills, all on your schedule. Take the next step and download the Ultra mobile app from the Apple App Store or Google Play. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holman, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Back here at Onalaska, where the Hilltoppers have picked up exactly where they left off from last week. They're up 28-0 with 9:40 remaining here in the first half.
Yeah, what a well-coached game by Coach Yashinsky and his staff here in this first half. Really good play calling.
Just 14 minutes in, a little pooch punt to the left side by Boehm. It's caught on a run. And a good return by Medford up to just shy of midfield, maybe about the 48 or 49. That's where the Raiders will take over. Short field for them.
Yeah, Medford's really got to get something on the board here if they have any chance of getting back into this football game. And pretty important drive for them. Decent field position. But again, Onalaska's defense has been so good all year. It just makes you wonder, Aaron, how good are they? I mean, this Medford team coming into this game averaged 42 points a game, and they haven't even really sniffed past the 50-yard line for the most part.
It's direct snap to Schreiner, who's got a lead blocker out left, lowers his shoulder, and we'll have a flag on the play.
Yellow flag on the field.
A gain of 1 or 2 for Schreiner. We'll see what the flag is. It's for a personal foul face mask
on the Hilltoppers.
So 15-yard penalty. That's maybe the one thing you can say about the Hilltoppers tonight, and maybe all season, is they've had some pretty untimely turnover or penalties at times.
Yeah, untimely, and you know, they've made some mistakes early in this game offensively, but they overcame those and got to the end zone. But you know, you got your opponent pretty much down and out here, and you want to keep them out as much as possible. Don't give them any momentum going into the half.
Under center is Baumgartner. He fakes the handoff. He'll throw left sideline, looking deep into the corner. Smith with the defense, but it's a caught pass down at the 1.
Yeah, great throw and a nice catch by Charlie Cleese that time, and he's one of those guys that will get down the field and make plays for Medford in the receiving aspect.
To the end zone, the 1 yard line for Medford.
So Medford now 1st and goal.
Nice pass and catch from
Smith never got his head turned around.
No, he didn't. Kept his hands up, and he was step for step with Kleist.
Baumgartner turns. Schreiner will walk into the end zone. Medford with a quick answer, and they needed it. 28-6, Onalaska leads.
Simple give off the right side, and man, Schreiner's such a big guy. It's hard to stop. Could say that's what the doctor ordered for the Raiders
here. No kidding. Took them just 3 plays. They're going to go for 2. Baumgartner in the shotgun with trips right. He'll throw, looking left, and it is incomplete. Pass interference on Cy Smith.
Yeah, here's the thing, though, with that. There was a lot of contact between both of them there. There's a lot of pushing and shoving. And that's something that, you know, when you're watching it from up here, Kleist was all over Smith too, grabbing his jersey, pushing off on him. I mean, that could go either way, in my opinion.
Because Kleist is trying to get as much room as he can for that fade.
Yeah, I mean, and Smith is step for step with him. They're both grabbing each other's jerseys and pushing each other around. So.
From the 1.5 now for Medford. They'll turn and give it to they'll fake to the Schreiner, and now Baumgartner will have to throw on the run, and it is incomplete. That time, Smith is able to break it up, so we stay at 28-6 with 8:57 remaining. Onalaska looks to answer for the first time tonight, right after this on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go. They make it, you bake it. Or choose the Cooley Golf Bowl's popular roasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CooleyGB.com. Cooley Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold and Bucky with front row seats. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska.
There are over 20 studies that support the benefits of low-fat chocolate milk as a recovery beverage. Low-fat chocolate milk contains the right to 3-to-1 mix of carbs and protein, scientifically shown to help refuel and restore muscles. Pro athletes have been relying on chocolate milk for years because they have seen the benefits in their own performance and recommend drinking milk to others. Learn more at GonnaNeedMilk.com, brought to you by Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin.
I like milk.
I do not like milk. Kickoff is away. Nicky Odom is returning it up to about the 35.
Milk so much that we had to go to the grocery store and buy a bunch of 50% off cereal today because my teenage son likes to think that the cereal dispenser is like a candy machine.
Yeah.
It's constantly going.
Yeah. Like a turnstile.
Should have took stock in General Mills when I was younger. Probably could retire by now.
Onalaska will start at their own 35. And they've got to answer a score here for the first time tonight. Really for the first time in the last 2 weeks. Skifton is hit as he throws, and it's way short of anybody. Incomplete.
And incomplete.
Yeah, first real time tonight that Skifton has been really affected in the pocket by any pressure. Onalaska's offensive line has done a really good job in this first half of keeping him clean. Medford has the ability to get after the quarterback. They have a couple guys that can wreak some havoc, Schreiner being one of them.
Two receivers on the left, Odom and Burnett. Storer and Pika in motion from right to left. Skifton will hand it off, and we've got a flag.
I'll start.
And it is on Onalaska.
Hilltoppers, 5-yard penalty.
That's now their fourth penalty for 40 yards.
Yeah, really, like you said, Aaron, really the only thing in this half that you probably want to discuss, is some of the mental mistakes. But overall, really good first half for the Hilltoppers.
Second and 15 here at the 30. Their own 30-yard line. Same formation for Onalaska. And the same motion is being sent right to left. Skifton with a quarterback speed option will keep it himself. And he'll get up to the 40-yard line. Good gain for Skifton, maybe just shy of it, 9 yards.
Yeah, good run by Skifton.
By Kawa after.
And again, that speed option, just so many options to utilize with that kind of formation. Skifton doing the good job taking the high percentage play.
Third down and 6.
Makes it really manageable here on third down, 3rd and 6.
See, and that's the thing. Like you say that for a team like Onalaska, 3rd and 6 is manageable.
Very.
I mean, you look at what they can do offensively. That's a manageable third down for them.
Skifton will throw. It's going to be tossed out in the flat, and he overthrows Kuhn. Never got his feet set. And it'll be 4th down. And Onalaska, something they haven't really done much this year, is they're going to have to punt.
Yeah, and overthrew Brady just a little bit. Good timing for the most part, just the ball a little long by Skifton there. And again, good protection. Onalaska's doing a good job of giving him time to read the field.
So Brady Kuhn is the punter. He's standing at the 28. Clean pocket to punt away, and it's a line drive kick, and it's bobbled. The ball's loose, and I believe recovered by Medford. I believe Tucker Kramer got back on it. He did.
Yeah, that's pretty fortunate for Medford.
Tucker Kramer falls on the ball.
Kramer, Johnny on the spot, getting on top of that one.
Line will be the line of scrimmage for Medford.
Not often Onalaska will go 3 and out, but they did on that possession, and Medford with a chance to get right back in this game.
Yeah, they've been pretty quiet for the most part offensively. Definitely that face mask penalty helped them out on the last drive.
A run left side, and Onalaska was ready for it that time. It's a loss by Peyton Gillis. Maybe loss of 1.
A good penetration. Alex Batista right there getting inside and helping those linebackers read the play.
No gain.
Gillis in there again. I mean, how many times you see number 20 around the football? It's crazy.
And he plays in that safety-type position, that spot, but he's basically, it seems like he's told just go tackle the football every time. Don't worry about anything other than that. Baumgartner rolls out right. Flag will stop the play. False start on Medford, their first penalty of the night.
I think Levi Bolstead was disappointed that was a penalty. He was in there dead to rights on Baumgartner.
He's been a little quiet the last couple weeks.
He has, and a lot of it is they're really chipping him on that side of the field in pass pro, and it's smart because his first step is phenomenal when he gets off of the ball. He really has a good edge and sets it very well and uses his hands to get inside. He's a really smart edge rusher.
So it'll be 2nd and 15 here for Medford. Lone receiver left, 2 right. Baumgartner will keep it himself, and he is slung down at about the 24-yard line, gain of 4.
And now for Medford, this is not a high percentage third down. So if you're Onalaska, you look at this as maybe an opportunity here to get a turnover or get the ball back right away. Medford hasn't been very good on third down in this game so far.
3rd and 10.
Struggling.
Yeah, 3rd and 10 or 11 here. It's tough against any defense. Against Onalaska, a little even tougher. Baumgartner will drop the throw. Pressure in his face. He's moving around, and he is finally taken down.
And there's a quarterback sack.
John Neckerman first, Levi Bolstead in second, and the rest of the reinforcements come in, and it's the first sack of the night for the Hilltoppers.
Good penetration. Nickerman there to start it. Had some help to finish it off. Bumgardner, pretty good athletic quarterback that time, though. A lot of purple in the backfield.
4th down.
An 8-yard loss in Medford. As soon as they get some momentum, we'll have to give it back.
I have to correct you on one comment, though. If it was the Louisiana Mud Dogs from the Waterboy without the Waterboy, in that defense could get annihilated every down. So that comment really isn't totally accurate from a fictional standpoint for a movie. If
I'm
you
sorry.
Get that. No, it was still good.
Odom will return the punt, breaks the ankles of one defender. Inside out move again, breaks another tackle, trying to run back middle of the field. It'll finally be taken down. It's a event every time Nicky Odom touches the ball. He'll be tackled at the 39 of Medford.
Man, I tell you, he's so special with the football in his hands. It's just so much fun to watch him, move and how fluid he is. And he almost broke that.
He really did.
Which is insane to say.
Time slowed down a little bit here. 5:18 remaining in this first half. Onalaska looks to extend their lead here. Odom and Burnett outright. It's Pika and Stewart in motion again, left to right. They're going to give it to Kuhn. He'll work that right side, and he'll be upended by a couple of Raiders. One of those in there, Charlie Kleist.
Yeah, Kleist, good tackle and a good hole on that side to open up.
Tackle on the play by Alex Dietrich. Gain of 1. 2nd down and 9.
Kuhn has had a tough time here tonight, finding a lot of room to run.
Yeah, Medford's defensive line, that front seven's done a good job against the run so far against the Hilltoppers.
He's got 13 yards on 9 carries. Skifton will drop back to pass. Out route to the right is Odom, and he is tackled at the 35, gain of 5.
So if you were scouting Bobby Boucher, would he have been a 3rd-round pick? Because that's what he said he was when he got drafted. He was a 3rd-round pick. I mean, a 34-year-old 3rd-round pick.
Yeah.
I think the age probably dropped him in rounds.
Right, he's probably a 1st-round pick if it's not for the age.
Yeah. Jimmy Johnson liked him, apparently. Hair didn't move a flock in that movie.
They're down. Skifton will roll out left. He'll fire, and Odom will get down on the ground and scoop it up for a catch and a 1st down.
It's just those two are just on a wavelength that you can't teach. And a lot of it is just Nicky's so good at running his routes. He's so quick. You watch him get out of his routes, they call it chops. I mean, he just chops the defender and just comes back to the football every time.
It's his 9th catch. He is up to 101 yards tonight. Odom again in motion. They'll give it to Kuhn instead, and he will break 1 tackle and then be tackled by 3 Raiders. Landon Vergitz in there. It's a gain of 1 for Kuhn.
Yeah, Dietrich again in there too. And, we talk quietly, Medford's defensive line has done a really good job against this running attack for the Hilltoppers. But that's where Onalaska, they have so many weapons, you know what I mean? They can just line up Nicky Odom or Matty Burnett, and it's just fun to watch them.
Now you take away the 1 run from Skifton, the 59-yarder. Onalaska has 12 carries for 25 yards. Skifton looks to the sideline for the play. He'll move Kuhn from his right to his left. Now Odom in motion left to right. Skifton looks left, fires. Evan Anderson's there, makes the grab, turns upfield, trying to break a tackle. Now will be pushed down inside the 5. Another 1st down for the Hilltoppers.
Evan Anderson. My bad. Thought that was a 1 and a 1 rather than a 1 and a 7.
A great comeback route by Anderson. Another good throw by Skifton. And they must have seen something, Aaron, because Medford is playing pretty soft on these receivers. So why not? Drop, 3-step drop, shoot, 3-step drop, shoot. And that's what they're doing consistently against these corners. They're playing so deep, they're giving them a cushion because you have to respect the size and speed of some of these receivers.
You certainly do. Hilltoppers sending a couple men in motion. Skifton will turn, hand it to Kuhn. He's trying to work some magic here, but nothing doing. He'll lose a yard. Up back to the 5-yard line.
Yeah, Bumgardner doing a good job tracking him down, and good penetration by the Raiders.
It is really a tough job for him to find positive yards tonight.
Yeah, and you got to give credit where credit's due. I mean,
Yeah.
the Medford Raiders' run defense has been very, very good.
So 2nd and goal from the 5. Skifton will give a touch pass to Nicky Odom with some blockers. He's going to try to get back inside, and he's not going to get close, really. He's maybe pushed to the 4.
No gain on the
Nothing,
play.
though. They're going to say
Done by the
no
Raiders
gain.
defense.
Yeah, good pursuit by Medford. The offensive line for the Hilltoppers not really getting a good
3rd down and goal.
jump off the football on that toss.
1:26 remaining in this first half. Onalaska running out a lot of this clock. Don't want Medford to get the ball with too much time here. Skifton looks to the sideline. Will now send Burnett in motion. Skifton's going to roll out left, looking to throw, and there's Odom. He reaches into the end zone. Touchdown, Nicky Odom. On his 11th catch of the night, he gets into the end zone, and Onalaska scores again, and they lead 34-6.
Another nice design on that out route. Great pass by Skifton. An even better catch by Nicky Odom in the effort to reach for the pylon. That was beautiful. That's how you play wide receiver.
Knew exactly where he was on the field. And Onalaska trying to put 35 up on the board here. Megan's extra point is good. 35-6. Onalaska leads here with just a minute remaining here in the first half. Medford's going to try to score in those 60 seconds right after this on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
S-C-O-R-E, score! It's exhilarating when the home team scores. And you'll feel like you scored too when you do business with Allied Cooperative. Whether you need propane or fuel, fertilizer or seed, tires, auto parts, hardware, or more, Allied Cooperative has the products you need with the service you can trust, all close to home. Allied Cooperative is a great place to work and a great place to do business. Allied Cooperative, now that's something to cheer about.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
Welcome back to Onalaska as Chase Bowen will kick it off and just line one up the middle. It'll skip around off the face mask of the returner. He'll pick it up and we'll get up to the 31-yard line. Good return by Peyton Gillis.
Not an ideal spot here for Medford. They're really not known for stretching the field too much. They can pass, but it's usually predicated off their run game.
Hilltopper Refuse, a proud sponsor of high school football for nearly 4 decades and running. Hilltopper Refuse at your disposal since 1983. Well, Medford's got a little under a minute. 54.2 seconds is on the clock. They've got 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Baumgartner's going to try to throw him to a score here. Actually, they're going to hand it off up the middle, and Onalaska's ready for it. Gain of nothing on the play.
Sam Pika coming in there strong, making a good play with Gillis helping him as well.
The last 3 runs for Peyton Gillis have been for nothing. And interesting that Medford will want to just go into the half down 35-6.
Yeah, after that play, you would probably think that's what I would lean towards.
We'll have to run at least 1 play left with 20 seconds. And he'll throw, Will Baumgartner. He'll roll out right. He's being pressured. Now he'll just throw in and throw it away.
That pass is incomplete.
So the clock will stop at 11.8. And we'll see if Medford will just run.
Yash catching the ball on the sidelines and taking a bow. That's funny.
Do you think if Medford runs here, will Onalaska even risk taking a timeout? Maybe giving Odom a punt return chance?
I think you just go into the half and you collect yourself a little bit here and, pump the kids up a little bit more to come out and finish off the game.
I'll go trips left, will Medford. Switching the side of Peyton Gillis is Baumgartner. Takes the snap. He'll roll out to the left, set his shoulders, throw across the middle. It's caught. It's Paxton Rothmeyer, and he will Ty Metz.
For first down to Ty Metz.
And with 4 seconds left, Medford has their fourth first down of the half up to the 50.
3 seconds to go.
So 50 yards away is Medford, and really one play remaining.
You got to stay deep here.
Onalaska will start to backpedal on defense. Baumgartner will load up on the left side, and he will fire deep, and there's a man back there. It is incomplete, though. A couple of Raiders got behind the defense, and that will be the end of the half, though there is a flag.
There is a flag. It is an illegal forward pass.
Well, they called it illegal forward pass. It looked like part of his body was behind the line of scrimmage, but they're going to call that the penalty, and that will be the end of the half as Coach Yash declines the penalty, and it's 35-6. Onalaska leads at the break. We'll get some halftime analysis from Scotty. We'll take a look at some stats, maybe see if we can find some scores from around the area right after this on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace, the list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction, the customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer, it's our waste, it's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take-and-bake pizza to go. They make it, you bake it. Or choose the Cooley Golf Bowl's popular roasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CooleyGB.com. Cooley Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold and Bucky with front row seats. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska.
Invitational. This will include teams from all over the state of Wisconsin. Good luck, ladies.
Thank you. Make sure your furnace is running at peak efficiency. Call Gary at G&T Heating and Air Conditioning of West Salem at 786-1140. G&T Heating and Air Conditioning located on Highway 16 on Commerce Street in West Salem. Scotty, let's start with some stats right away.
All right, total offense for both teams. Onalaska, 283 yards. Medford, only 75 yards. 199 yards in the air for Onalaska, 52 for Medford. Rushing, 23 yards for Medford, 84 for the Hilltoppers. Individual stats, Adam Skifton, 13 for 18, 189, 2 touchdowns. Maddie Burnett, 1 for 1, 10 and a touchdown rushing. Adam Skifton, 3 for 65. Brady Kuhn, 12 for 19 yards, 2 touchdowns. Nikki Odom, 10 for 87 and a touch. Brady Kuhn, 1 for 49 and a touchdown. Adam Skifton, 1 for 10 and a touchdown for the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, there you go, a dominating first half of offense for the Hilltoppers. Also, take a look at some of those team stats. Medford turned the ball over twice. One of those was on a turnover on downs, lost a fumble. They also were intercepted once. They had a penalty for 5 yards, punted once, picked up 4 first downs. For the Hilltoppers, they picked up 1 sack on defense, did not turn the ball over. They had 4 penalties for 40 yards, punted once, and had 12 first downs in the first half. Scotty, pretty, maybe not what we expected in terms of, maybe the amount of yards and points Onalaska put up, but we know this team is pretty darn good.
Well, what I've been impressed with is the fact that Medford's really shut down the run for the Hilltoppers. The 83 yards is kind of deceptive with the big Adam Skifton run. I think that was, 59 is what you had?
Yeah.
But they haven't been able to shut down Onalaska's passing attack, and Nikki Odom tonight has been featured, and Medford doesn't have an answer for him right now. And, right now, they're going to run a middle screen with Brady Kuhn. You know what I mean? It's just, I got to give credit to Coach Yash and his coaching staff. They came out here with a magnificent game plan in the first half and really outcoached Medford top to bottom with alignments and deficiencies, looking for weaknesses and predicating things off of what they're doing in the passing game to really help them, Aaron. So really good job by the Hilltopper coaching staff in the first half.
What do they got to do to get that running game going?
Well, I think, that offensive line needs to get their confidence back. I think, Medford kind of hit them in the mouth a little bit. I think they're a little surprised. But you got to give credit, though, the O-line and pass pro's been great. Skifton's had a lot of time to throw. Really, there was only one throw that I think he's been, maybe pressured and or contacted in this football game. So you can look at the tail of two ends on the coin. And, if they can get going in the second half with the running attack, then this game will be over pretty quickly, I would think.
All right. Does your house need a new roof or siding? Choose CertainTeed Landmark Series shingles from Contractor Supply of West Salem. The highest quality roofing systems. Call or stop in for a free estimate at your partner in building excellence on County Highway B in West Salem. Another break here at halftime from Onalaska. It's 35-6. Hilltoppers lead at the break on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
S-C-S-C-O-R-E, score! It's exhilarating when the home team scores. And you'll feel like you scored too when you do business with Allied Cooperative. Whether you need propane or fuel, fertilizer or seed, tires, auto parts, hardware, or more, Allied Cooperative has the products you need with the service you can trust, all close to home. Allied Cooperative is a great place to work and a great place to do business. Allied Cooperative, now that's something to cheer about.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace. The list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Whether you need homeowners insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, or commercial insurance, we work with a variety of companies. That ensures you get the protection you need. At Noble Insurance, we're committed to creating a partnership so that as your needs change, your coverage keeps pace. Call Noble Insurance Service and let's create a plan personalized just for you and your needs.
Noble Insurance Agency, Onalaska.
Get on the road, on the water, or off the beaten path with a vehicle loan from Ultra. Enjoy low rates, flexible terms, and no payments for 90 days. Whether it's a car, truck, RV, boat, or motorcycle, we'll put you in the driver's seat with a monthly payment that fits your budget. It's go time. Take the next step and apply now. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holman, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona. Helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
With driveultra.org, you're in the driver's seat. Ultra Federal Credit Union giving you the information you need to make smart choices and get into the car you love. Ultra Federal Credit Union, it's where you belong. All right, Scotty, you got some scores from around the area.
I do. West Salem up 21-7 over Fox Valley Lutheran. That's at the half. Let's see. Now, I got some insight because Jeff is a Luther alum, and it's 7-6 at the half. Apparently Luther scored with 4 seconds left in the first half to get that one close and missed the extra point. So it's 7-6 at the half. Marshall up on Luther right now. Bangor up 20-0 on Potosi-Cassville. I told you, Todd. I mean, that's a matchup Bangor's had with Potosi-Cassville the last couple years that they've been very opportunistic against them. When they were ranked a couple years back, Potosi-Cassville was a threat to Bangor, but Bangor's had their number the last couple years. Belmont 14-6 over DeSoto in 8-man football. That's at the half as well.
So there's some scores from around the area.
Hey, what are you doing for Halloween?
Man, that's like PTSD for me because I've been asked.
Oh, really?
Well, no, I've just been asked that so many times over the last couple of days because my brothers keep. It's like a joke. They keep, oh, what are you doing for Halloween? Oh, what are you doing for Halloween? I'm like, do you want to just be quiet for a little bit? But you know
what I love?
What I'm doing for Halloween is not much.
You know what I love is like driving through the neighborhoods and like you have those big displays of the blow-up molds and the light-up stuff, and then they have the fake sign that it's being monitored by a 24-hour camera, and there's no camera there whatsoever. You're not fooling anybody, number one.
Well, you might fool some people.
Yeah, but candy.
Candy.
Dude, what's your favorite candy for Halloween?
100 Grand Bar.
Really?
Yeah.
That is an underrated, underappreciated candy bar. I'm very impressed by that, actually.
There you go, 100 Grand bar.
I like 100 Grands myself. However, my favorite is the Milky Way.
Okay.
Here's the thing, though. You're getting ready for Halloween, right? So my wife's like, well, the kids want to hand out candy. We've never handed out candy in our neighborhood because my dog, number one, is psychotic when the doorbell rings, and he barks at everything, so that's number one. Number two, when candy's in the house, everybody eats it. So sure enough, she gets the candy out, she opens the bag. Guess what? We got to go buy more candy now because the candy's all gone. Well, and it's not from the kids. It's from me and my wife. We're eating it all.
Well, the trick is you got to – my mom would always hide the candy until an hour before, the trick-or-treaters go. So it's we don't know where the candy is. She's hiding it somewhere, and that's how you got to do it.
Yeah, I guess. In our house, nothing's hidden. There's no hiding spots in our place. Everybody knows the hiding spots in the house pretty much, so – yeah, it's a lost cause. So I'm betting I'm going to have to shell out some more money for candy here this weekend, that's for sure.
Well, that just means more candy for you, right?
I didn't look at it that way until now.
The more you eat, the more you get.
I like how you're thinking. This halftime's been great.
Yeah.
I like how you're thinking right now. This is good. I like that.
What do you think about Reese's Peanut Butter Cups being the number one in 18 states?
I think that's accurate.
Okay.
I think that it's probably in the Hall of Fame of candy.
Yeah.
It's probably number one.
Ooh, okay.
I don't think you can. It's number one. It's very delectable.
Yeah.
Very tasty. A good midnight snack for a big guy like myself. And number three, it's just legendary with the Hershey's chocolate and the peanut butter. It's just something you can't match.
So good.
It is. It's terribly good, actually.
Engage in the conversations, not about candy, about high school sports in your community and throughout Wisconsin. Take your tablet, smartphone, cell phone, follow the WIAA on its Twitter accounts at WIAAWI for general information, WIAAWI State for state tournament updates. You can also friend the WIAA on Facebook and find them on Instagram. Connect with the WIAA today. We'll take a quick break, one more, and then we'll have kickoff.
Oh, I thought we were getting candy.
Oh,
okay.
I wish.
All
we can do that afterwards.
All right, sounds good.
We'll be back with second half kickoff after this.
Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take-and-bake pizza to go. They make it, you bake it. Or choose the Cooley Golf Bowl's popular roasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CooleyGB.com. Cooley Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold and Bucky with front row seats. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska.
Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Whether you need homeowners insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, or commercial insurance, we work with a variety of companies. That ensures you get the protection you need. At Noble Insurance, we're committed to creating a partnership so that as your needs change, your coverage keeps pace. Call Noble Insurance Service and let's create a plan personalized just for you and your needs.
Noble Insurance Agency, Onalaska.
Have you been looking for a checking account that fits your lifestyle? With a checking account from Ultra, enjoy better rates, contactless debit cards, and online and mobile banking that makes your account as on the go as you are. No minimum balance, no monthly fees, no surprises. Take the next step and open your checking account online today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holman, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona. Helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Due to recent storms, your house and other buildings on your property may have been severely damaged. Now you need a new roof and siding. Choose CertainTeed Landmark Series shingles from your local CertainTeed roofing and siding dealer, Contractor Supply of West Salem. CertainTeed offers the widest variety of designs and color options, and every CertainTeed product is backed by the manufacturer's warranty for your peace of mind. Choose CertainTeed, the highest quality roofing systems. Call or stop in for a free estimate at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction, the customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
Well, nearly 800 of the state's top student athletes will be recognized for excelling academically and athletically through the WIAA Scholar Athlete Award Program, underwritten by Marshfield Clinic. Applicants will be in the running for the 32 State Scholar Athlete Awards presented at a reception in May. Application materials are available exclusively online through the WIAA website. Deadline for nominations is March 13th of 2023. A message from us here at ESPN and the WIAA, keeping the education in sports. Also, just a reminder that we gave you some scores from around the area, but you can get all the scores and stats and interviews with Scotty and coaches around the area at the Festival
People
Foods
want to hear the
post-game
coaches,
show.
not me. I'm just there.
Festival Foods post-game show. Hey, if people want to listen to you, you'll be on
True.
like right after the game,
That's true.
too, close to it at least.
So you tell them when to shut it off? I'm sorry, John.
No, keep it on.
All right.
Chase Bolam will kick it away. High bouncer and brought right back up the middle by the Raiders to about the 38-yard line. That's where they will start the second half.
Max Dietzman with the return.
We'll mark it at the 39 officially.
On the 39-yard line, 1st and 10.
So 35-6 is our score after one half of play. Onalaska has dominated here tonight once again.
Yeah, their defense has been great, and Medford's got to get something going here right away if they want to get back into this football game. We'll see if Onalaska's defense can continue to hold.
Baumgartner under center will give a pitch out to the right. Schreiner, and he is taken down right away. Hey, what do you know? It's Sean Gillis once again.
Man,
tackled by Sean Gillis.
Gillis is just such an athlete, and he's given up a lot of weight to Schreiner, but great technique on the tackle.
Down and 11.
He came flying in like a missile and Schreiner is a big runner. He is a big dude back there, and Gillis just ran right through him. Trips left for Medford. One receiver right. And a false start. Yep, false start that time on the outside by Tucker Kramer, the wide receiver. And a penalty here on Medford.
Yeah, that's something you don't want to have if you're a fan of the Raiders here, having a penalty early in this and having a loss on the play before. Not how you want to start off the second half if you're the Medford Raiders.
So 2nd and 16 to start off. Minute here into the second half. To pitch out left, and really not much again. Maybe a gain of 1 that time.
Yeah, good, again, pursuit on the edges by the Hilltoppers, and that's what they're so good at, is the corners and the ends just know how to keep contained and not let somebody get past them on the edge.
Well, Cy Smith is hurt as he is hobbling off that right foot. Something with it.
Hopefully it's just a cramp.
3rd and 15.
So 3rd and 15 now. Tough spot for Medford to be in here to start the second half. They need touchdowns and touchdowns quick. Tight trips out on the right side for the Raiders. Baumgartner will drop back to pass. It's across the middle into nobody. Incomplete. And it's 4th down.
Yeah, really rushed that throw, Aaron, and trying to double cross that time in the middle of the field, and Kleist was covered.
Little hesitation here from Medford on what they want to do. Looks like they're going to go for it.
Yeah, I think they have to at this point.
Not much to lose at this point.
No, I mean, when you're down this much and, you got to get back into this game, I mean, you don't get this, though, and you give Onalaska an opportunity to get the running clock rolling here.
Trips right, one receiver left. Baumgartner will fake a screen. Now come back left, a screen to the running back. Here's Schreiner looking for some room. The official gets in the way, and Schreiner will be taken down.
Wow. Yeah, if I'm a fan of the Raiders, I'm not happy with that field judge right there.
Schreiner kind of giving him the stiff arm as he's looking for some room, but even so, even if the official isn't really in the way, there's not much of a chance Schreiner is able to pick it up.
No. Let's see if Onalaska gets the ground game going here, or if they decide to maybe light up the scoreboard here to get the clock rolling a little bit quicker for them.
So 1st and 10, Skifton will hand it off. Kuhn looking for some room, and he gets 1 yard. 12th carry, 14 yards for Kuhn tonight.
Yeah, and those are numbers that we haven't really seen from Brady this year. And again, credit to Medford's defensive line. They've done a great job against the running attack of the Hilltoppers. It's the air attack that they've struggled against tonight. Adam Skifton has played himself one heck of a football game, Aaron.
Yeah, 195 yards in that first half. 204 total yards passing for Onalaska. Skifton was on the receiving end of a 9-yard touchdown. Empty backfield for him. Drops back to pass. He's got Kuhn right down the middle of the field. It is caught right over the shoulder of Brady Kuhn. Beautiful throw. Right on the money right after we praised him.
Yeah, that was a good play design. Play action pass. Nicky Odom out in the flat. A lot of attention paid to him. Middle of the field wide open on that seam, and that cover 2, that's the soft spot right there, and dropped it perfectly in between that middle of the field and the safety, which was kind of a little on the right hash to set that up.
So 1st and goal at the 10. Burnett in motion left to right. Skifton will take the snap. He'll roll out right. Now a drop back. Across field, back the other way. Stewart got to run and go get it, and just overthrown on a back foot throw by Skifton. There's a flag late on the play, far side.
Wonder what the call is on that.
To be on Onalaska.
Lineman downfield.
It is declined. So 2nd and goal at the 10.
Interesting to decline that penalty there.
Has been declined.
I guess you'd rather have Onalaska 2nd and 10 than 1st and 15. One less down to get there.
Maybe space in the end zone for him to throw.
See if it pays off for Medford. Tight formation for the Hilltoppers. Odom in motion right to left. Touch pass to him. He's got some room. Trying to get outside, and he will get into the end zone. 10-yard touchdown pass from Skifton to Odom. And Onalaska goes up 41-6.
Great blocking down the field. Brady Kuhn with a nice seal on the corner to set that up. And I believe Ben Sturr also down the field. Nicky Odom with that speed made that look easy with that great play design by the Hilltoppers.
From Adam Skifton.
So we will have a running clock here in this second half, as it is a 35-point lead for Onalaska. As long as Medford doesn't return this extra point attempt. Vegan's kick is up and good. So it's 42-6. Onalaska leads. 8.5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. We'll take a break. We'll be right back on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Have you been looking for a checking account that fits your lifestyle? With a checking account from Ultra, enjoy better rates, contactless debit cards, and online and mobile banking that makes your account as on the go as you are. No minimum balance, no monthly fees, no surprises. Take the next step and open your checking account online today, or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holman, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Lowered the price. $3.
Will your furnace make it through another heating season? Now's the time to upgrade to an Armstrong air system from Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676. 42-6 is our score here. The kickoff is dribbled on the ground and picked up on the run by Max Dietzman, and he will get up to about the 39. And the running clock begins here tonight.
Yep, and Onalaska's defense again dominant this week. Medford really, other than the 15-yard face mask penalty that set up that touchdown, honestly, that's really the only big mistake Onalaska's made tonight is that, and their defense has really done a great job like they have every week this season.
Tight formation from Medford. They'll hand it off to Schreiner with a couple of blockers, and he will be dragged down after a gain of 3.
And it's the penetration that they get, Aaron. They're just so quick at the point of attack, and you know Medford's so tight up front, but at the same time, if you get lower than the guy that's in front of you, it doesn't matter where you're going to go with the football, and that's what Onalaska's been able to do.
And there's a bat is flying around.
Well, it is Halloween.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really want to get rabies tonight, but that's all right.
Peyton Gillis with some nice room. He'll get up to just shy of midfield and a first down for Medford. That's their best run of the night.
Just as long as the bat doesn't transform into a blood-sucking vampire in the middle of the field, I think I'll be all right. You know? Man, there's some bad horror movies, though, this time of year. Especially late at night. If you're staying up watching TV and you find some random B Halloween movie, just shut it off.
Weissmiller.
Hand off up the middle to Weissmiller. He'll get 1 on his first carry of the night.
I think there was a theater in town that was having a marathon of B horror movies, which I think that's pretty cool, especially for fans that really love that genre. But for me, they're just like so predictable and fake that it's like, come on. It's not like the classic 1979 Ridley Scott's Alien, which I think is the scariest movie I have ever seen in my life. Because that thing is just freaky, man.
Learn something new about you every week.
Yeah, I love that series. It's one of my favorites. That movie is creepy. Still scares me to this day.
2nd and 9. Baumgartner fakes the handoff.
Great
Nearly
coverage.
trips and now throws down the left sideline. Cy Smith in coverage and incomplete. They're going to get Smith on pass interference. That was
really
interesting call. Not much contact there. There's also a flag across the middle of the field.
Yeah, there's two flags. There was one in the middle of the field before the pass and then the one after Aaron. So I don't know if maybe there was contact by the linebackers in the zone.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you can get Smith on that.
A holding call and a
Ooh, pass interference on
Medford. So they called
Medford.
pass interference on the push-off for the receiver down the field. And that makes more sense to me.
I'm going to say Cy Smith was actually really good coverage on that one.
Absolutely.
So penalties will offset and will remain 2nd and 9. Handoff, left side. Weissmiller runs into a group of Hilltoppers.
Alex Batista, man, that guy is so tough. I mean, he's getting beat up by 3 people every play, and he still comes out somehow making a tackle on that.
I'll give 1 to Weissmiller. So 3rd and 8.
You know, when I was thinking of this game and I did the old the autumn wind as a Raider,
Yep.
I think one of my favorite comments ever by the NFL Films guy is when John Madden's smiling on the sideline like a split pumpkin. I thought that was one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
3rd and 8. Baumgartner will roll out right. He'll stop, loft one down the right sideline, and Evan Anderson will just put his hands up. And really great defense again by the Hilltoppers.
And you know Medford's got to throw the football, Aaron, and I'm sure that they talked about it at halftime. Don't make a mistake, and great technique by Evan Anderson.
So 4th and 8, obviously Medford will go for it.
Intended receiver was Tucker Kramer.
Fourth and 8. Trips right for Medford. One receiver left. Baumgartner will look left. Fakes it. Now he'll go deep down the sideline, testing Cy Smith again, and it's overthrown. And incomplete. Turnover on downs.
Great coverage by Cy Smith.
Onalaska gets the ball.
Good protection for Baumgartner to throw that football, but even better coverage by the Hilltopper secondary. Aaron, I have to ask you, have you ever heard the commentary gold in the, I would say, mid-2000s of Pat Summerall and John Madden arguing if gourds and pumpkins freeze in the winter?
No.
You will have to go on YouTube and watch that at some point. It is the most comical thing I think I've heard on a live broadcast ever.
Legendary duo in the booth.
Yeah, they were great. And that right there was kind of signaling that their time was over, I think, at that point.
Cornell Banks gets his first carry, nearly sprung it for a touchdown. That would have been 3 consecutive carries for him with a touchdown, but gets tripped up.
How about how hard he's been running?
Yeah.
I mean, last week that run was spectacular. It was
7-yard gain.
I never seen that speed out of him. I don't think you did either.
No.
When he broke out, it was just tremendous. He turned on a second gear. And that's a weapon that you'll have to look out for if you're an opposing team. You go from Brady Kuhn, who's a little bit more patient, to Banks, who's a powerful and very speedy, deceptively very speedy back.
He'll hand it off up the middle to Banks this time. He'll lose 1.
Banks with the carry. It looked like
It'll be 3rd and 4.
Will Havisto was the first one to meet him.
Yeah, Banks is Kuhn is, like you said, more patient. Banks just gets the ball and he just runs.
Yeah, he's just a tank. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You give him the ball and you just let him plow through. But man, if he gets a hole, I mean, he's hard to bring down once he gets his forward momentum going.
So 3rd and 6-ish for the Hilltoppers as Kuhn comes back on. Now the Hilltoppers will look to the sideline for a play call and an audible from Coach Yash. And we will get a timeout by the Hilltoppers. Our first timeout of the night here from Onalaska. As the clock will stop with 1:15 remaining third quarter, we'll take the break with them. We'll be right back here on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace, the list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
As the athletic trainer of the football team.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. Affordable family bars serving delicious pizzas, burgers, and sandwiches. Stop in and see Dave and Brady before or after the game at Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill.
Trainer does a great job. Thank you, Dustin.
3rd and 6. Onalaska will have a tight formation with Anderson and Odom left, Burnett right. Beacon lined up as the tight end. Odom's in motion left to right. Skifton will keep it himself along the left with Kuhn lead blocking, and Skifton tripped on the turf monster.
Adam Skifton.
Yeah,
he would have had the first down.
Turf Monster get you at Halloween time for sure. Thing popped out of nowhere and got Skifton.
Hey, but he's got 71 yards to lead the Onalaska rushing.
Who would have
today.
thought that, huh?
Yeah.
Coming into this game.
Onalaska's going to go for it here on 4th and 5. Just trying to get him to jump, and they can't. Coach Ash giving another play call from the sideline. And everybody moved except for the center, Carson Zabel.
The Hilltoppers.
Actually, it might have been Riley Brandner who is the new center.
You know how many times I've seen that in the NFL, though?
Yeah.
So you can't feel bad if you're Zabel. Pro players do it all the time.
That's a 5-yard penalty. Remains 4th down.
So everyone moved but the center. It's a 5-yard penalty false start, and Onalaska will choose to punt. And now they'll have to wait till the 4th quarter to do it because we've run out of time with that running clock. It's 42-6. Onalaska on their way to a level 3 appearance here tonight on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
42 and Medford 6.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction. The customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go. They make it, you bake it. Or choose the Cooley Golf Bowl's popular roasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CooleyGB.com. Cooley Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold and Bucky with front row seats. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska.
Feed, propane, tires, grain, refined fuels, hardware, auto parts, and convenience store. It's the diversity, power, and customer service you'd expect from your championship team, Allied Cooperative. The punt from Kuhn is picked up on a hop and returned to about the 30-yard line.
Man, I think everybody wants to get out of here, even the officials.
They are moving things along. There's a handoff to Schreiner, right side. He's got some room and a lead blocker. Best run of the night for Medford, best play of the night. And crossing midfield up to about the 46.
Yeah, Onalaska's switched out some of their personnel to some of their backups, I believe.
By Brody Mitchell.
It's a 24-yard run.
Hilltopper 47.
Hurry up offense.
They'll hand it off again. Right side, and a good push late.
Peyton Gillis.
By Peyton Gillis, we'll get him up to about the 39. He'll be just short of a first down. Maybe 1.5 yards.
Ball on the 39 of Onalaska.
Baumgartner will fake the pitch. He's looking to throw it deep. A man is open deep, and it's dropped.
Pass is incomplete.
Yeah, that was a great ball, too. And again, you know, we've talked about it. These lights, they can really throw you off. And Ty Metz was out there deep on the seam route, and he just lost it, I think.
Right through the hands, off the chest, it looked like.
And the Onalaska secondary was beat. I mean, there was nobody around. The safeties were, you know, planning for the run and got fooled.
Here's a handoff to Gillis. He'll pick up the first down and more. And he will get up to about the 29, another first down.
Peyton Gillis, first down, Raiders.
Luther up 12-7 now over Marshall.
Hey, how about that?
Cashton 22-13 against Ithaca right now. They're up. That's closer than I thought it would be.
Hand off to Schreiner now up the middle, and he will plow forward up to about the 24. Gain of 5.
By Mack and Fink and Bolstad.
Yeah, a lot of different, a mix of some starters and some second-teamers in on defense now for the Hilltoppers. Bolstad and Nickram still out there, and Batista.
Now Gillis will have it. Peyton Gillis on the right side, and he will be hit out of bounds. Good tackle that time by Tyson Hughes, but I believe Gillis picked up the first. We'll see where they mark him, though.
Just short of a
Just
first
short,
down.
so we'll gain a 4 for Gillis. Third and
Ball is on
inches.
the 20, 3rd and 1.
Medford trying to get another score on the board here.
Turn, and Schreiner now up the middle, and he is just going to bowl his way forward for the first down, up to the 14.
First down, Medford.
Just a simple give play on the left-hand side for Schreiner. And Schreiner's had so much success coming into this game, Aaron, so you got to give again. This is another kind of bullet point on how good this Onalaska defense is, because Schreiner has really chewed some teams up, both him and Gillis, all season in the Great Northern Conference, and they come here tonight, and they've been shut down for the most part.
Gillis is the back this time, and Bumgarner will fake the handoff. He'll throw. Back right corner of the end zone. Bobbled and caught. What a catch.
Wow. Medford.
I believe that's Cole Dassau with the catch.
Great catch. It looked like it went off of the defender's hands that time. I believe it was Casey Barth in coverage. Great catch. Dassau showing the good concentration to keep with the football in the back of the end zone.
Bobbled it, and then was able to grab it again. 2-point conversion, no good. So the score will stay at 42-12 with 7.5 minutes remaining. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back at Onalaska right after this.
Onalaska 40.
Now's the time to make your dream home a reality with a home loan from Ultra. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, we're here to help make it happen. With great rates and local servicing, a secure 24/7 online application, and an expert team. So take the next step and apply now. It's fast, easy, and hassle-free. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holman, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Three in One Construction, the name to remember for your drywall, metal framing, or painting project. Call Jared at 608-317-8615 or stop into 3 in 1 Construction located next to the post office in downtown West Salem. So Medford with touchdown gets back within 30 at 42-12, but the running clock will remain, although it's under 35 points. Onside kick by Medford is grabbed by Nicky Odom, and he will just lay on the ground, and the Hilltoppers will take over there.
That's a good hands team right there.
Yeah.
Got Nicky Odom out there, Matty Burnett, Ben Sturer. I'd like to see Papa Store out there on the hands team, see if he could get it.
Yeah, you are wanting to see him run.
I've known him for years, man. Between football and my other job, he's a great guy. And, man, he likes to joke around.
So 1st and 10 for Onalaska.
He's one of the few people that when I go to work, he's happy to see me whenever I get to see him.
Skipton is still the quarterback for the Hilltoppers. But he will hand it off to Banks, and Banks is tackled in the backfield. Loss of 3 that time.
Yeah, great tackle by Medford.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
As Skipton's trying to use as much of the time as he possibly can.
Say it was Kleist on the tackle, if I'm correct. It's hard to see the white unis and the lights at this time of night.
Their numbers are a little scrunched together, too. As the Onalaska offense will continue to wait for that back judge to.
That would have been a time if we had a vision sponsor that we could have plugged that real quick.
Yeah.
You know, just trying to help.
Skifton will hand off to Banks up the middle, and he will continue to just run through some arm tackles. He'll get the yardage back, and then some 4 yards that time for Banks. 3rd and 9 coming up.
Yeah, if you're on Alaska, you're just happy just running this clock out, I think, at this point. I mean, you got nothing to prove right now. You know you're moving on to level 3, and we'll have to see who the opponent is. I know Rice Lake and Mosinee are doing battle tonight, and I haven't gotten to see a score from there yet. I'm sure John can find it on the Festival Foods post-game show to let us know. I'm sure that Coach Yashinsky would like to play Rice Lake for some reason. I don't know why that would be.
Yeah, that's the team he's got on his mind right now.
Yep, sure is.
Skipton will throw out in the flat, and it's dropped. Tyson Hughes out in the flat, and it will be 4th down.
You know, it's funny. I got to talk to Coach before the game. As you know, him and I have known each other for a long time, and we did some basketball games together on the old network back in the day, and we were talking a little bit, and anytime I mentioned Mosinee, he's like, oh, but Rice Lake. It's like he really wants to play Rice Lake, but I know that he'll be prepared for whoever they play next week.
Should be an interesting one next week
if
you can get Rice Lake.
It's going to be a good battle.
Kuhn is going to punt it away, wait for that on a move, and the Hilltoppers did that on purpose. I'm going to guarantee you that one.
I'm sure they did.
So that they can run some more time off the clock. That is a very savvy move.
You mean like the 2-point conversion earlier in the game?
Yes.
When he's yelling out a number and distracting everybody, and then, no, look at that.
Well, I mean, Aiden Summerfield just ran across the line, and a couple of the Hilltoppers put their hands on their head like, oh, what are you doing?
Yep.
But it's all to use an extra few seconds off this clock.
It's very, very smart.
It's Bill Belichick-esque.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. You know, he's got more than like a 2-syllable sentence this year in some of his press conferences.
Yeah.
I'm kind of impressed, actually.
You know, I'm impressed with that punt by Brady Kuhn.
Great punt.
Punted it to the sideline, rolled out at the 20-yard line. What a punt by Brady Kuhn.
I think the only time I've seen Bill Belichick smile at a press conference is when Chris Berman happened to walk in.
Yep.
And he just clapped for Boomer, and that was it. That's the only time I've ever seen him smile.
Hey, Boomer, good to see you. That legend right there. Yeah.
It's the only time I've seen him smile.
Maybe if he's talking about the history of some teams or something, then he's like, oh, you know.
There's a lot of history there. We can't wait to play him this week. I remember that guy in the 60s. You know, it's kind of like that.
Yeah, you know, Paul Hornung, he was a really good runner. 2.5 minutes remaining here tonight.
They have discipline like us.
Baumgartner will fake the handoff, throw down the left sideline. In coverage is James Siegel, and it's overthrown, incomplete.
Yeah, good coverage by Siegel down the field.
Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska.
One of the best pork tenderloin sandwiches I've ever had at Cooley Golf Bowl. Really good.
All right. Make sure you go check out the pork tenderloin sandwich.
It's good. It's really good.
Baumgartner will again fake the handoff. He's looking, still looking. He'll fire down the right side, and it is incomplete, but pass interference will be called on the coverage by Carter Gilhausen.
There are penalty flags on the play.
We wait for the penalty call. I'll also tell you about Chiropractic Place Family Wellness. They practice treating the whole person. Live your best life at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holmen, and Sparta.
Not automatic first down, but a first down for Medford.
Penalty will be against Gilhousen, 15 yards and a first down for Medford.
Aaron, have you gotten a chance to look at Mosinee and Rice Lake?
I have not, no.
Okay. I guess for me, if I was on Alaska, I would probably rather play. I don't know if they. And here's the thing: I don't know if they'd rather play anybody. I think they're ready for both teams.
Baumgartner will take off. He'll scramble, pick up a first down, but we have a flag in the backfield. It'll be a hold against Medford.
I guess for me, Mosinee poses more of a threat throwing the football. Rice Lake, however, with that modified wing T offense that confuses you to no end. They've run it so well for so many years that they can really throw you off.
20 seconds left. Coach Yash pushes the Medford offense back. I believe Medford can run one more play, but I don't think they will, as Logan Baumgartner will walk off the field for the final time. And Onalaska will move on to level 3 with a 42-12 victory here tonight against Medford. A dominating victory once again for the Hilltoppers. A proud sponsor of high school football for nearly 4 decades in running, Hilltopper Refuse at your disposal since 1983. We'll take a break. We'll wrap things up here from Onalaska right here on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Due to recent storms, your house and other buildings on your property may have been severely damaged. Now you need a new roof and siding. Choose CertainTeed Landmark Series shingles from your local CertainTeed roofing and siding dealer, Contractor Supply of West Salem. CertainTeed offers the widest variety of designs and color options, and every CertainTeed product is backed by the manufacturer's warranty for your peace of mind. Choose CertainTeed, the highest quality roofing systems. Call or stop in for a free estimate at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace, the list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
Noble Insurance. Free insurance reviews, free quotes, and bottom line, they make insurance easy for you. And most importantly, all of your insurance needs in one place. Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance of Onalaska. 42-12, our final score. Onalaska dominates here once again tonight in level 2 against the Medford Raiders. They will move on to level 3, and it seems like they will play Rice Lake. They have a lead right now over Mosinee, but you never know as you move on throughout that game. But they will either take on the 2-seed Mosinee or the 3-seed Rice Lake right here in Onalaska next week. We'll be there for that. And Scotty, again, just a dominating performance. Nothing new here from Onalaska.
Yeah, and I thought coming into this that Medford might be able to move the ball a little bit on this Onalaska defense. But, man, do they rise to the occasion. You got 2 running backs coming into this game with about 1,700 yards combined and 23 touchdowns, and they shut them down completely. And it wasn't even close, Aaron. When you watch the tail of the tape, penetration was excellent from that D-line. They really set the tone, and then the big plays by the Hilltoppers again. I mean, I got to give credit to Coach Yash and the staff of the Hilltoppers offensively. That was one of the best called games I've seen this season from the Hilltoppers. I think that they really exploited a lot of Medford's weaknesses, especially on the defensive side of the ball. They were very methodical on how they would set things up and kind of keep Medford on their toes, thinking about what they were going to do. And it wasn't even really a chess match tonight, Aaron. It was Coach Yash playing checkmate all night long, and got to give credit to him, man. He's so good at what he does, and he gets these kids believing in the program and what they can do. And, I mean, I've always been very, very complimentary of Yash and his ability to coach. And, I mean, he's done a remarkable job with these kids, and they're moving on to level 3 for the first time, I think, in this program's history that I know of. I don't know if that's accurate, but it's been a while if they have. So.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy, now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medication specifically for you, your family, and your pets. Call 608-788-4500. All right, well, going forward, they will be in level 3 against either Mosinee or Rice Lake. What's anything got to change for Onalaska next
No,
week?
I don't think so. I think you stick with what you have. I think the thing you need to look at defensively is how do you counter certain things. With Mosinee, it's that balance run and pass attack that they have. With Rice Lake, it's really, the thing that Rice Lake has done a good job against Onalaska is really how they run that wing T offense, modified option. They're really good at setting the edge and getting outside on the Hilltoppers and really baiting them into play action with seam routes to the tight end. And that's something that I'm sure that they will be ready for. This team defensively is the best defensive team I have ever seen Onalaska have. I think that they'll be prepared for either matchup. I do think, though, Aaron, it will be a very, very good high school football game, whoever the opponent is, for the Hilltoppers in level 3.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back, and we will continue wrapping up our coverage here from Onalaska. We'll be then about 15 minutes or so. We'll be here, and then we'll send it back to the studio for the Festival Foods postgame show, so stick around for that as well. We'll be right back.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta.
S-C-S-C-O-R-E, score! It's exhilarating when the home team scores. And you'll feel like you scored too when you do business with Allied Cooperative. Whether you need propane or fuel, fertilizer or seed, tires, auto parts, hardware, or more, Allied Cooperative has the products you need with the service you can trust, all close to home. Allied Cooperative is a great place to work and a great place to do business. Allied Cooperative, now that's something to cheer about.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction. The customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
Does your house need a new roof or siding? Choose CertainTeed Landmark Series shingles from Contractor Supply of West Salem, the highest quality roofing systems. Call or stop in for a free estimate at your partner in building excellence on County Highway B in West Salem. 42-12 final score here tonight. Onalaska beats Medford, and we'll move on to the level 3 of the playoffs, where they will host here at Onalaska either the number 2 seed Mosney or the 3 seed Rice Lake. If they're able to win that one, then they'll take on the winner of the bracket right below them, which includes the remaining teams of West Salem and FEL, Fox Valley Lutheran, and also Menasha and Notre Dame. So let's take a look at some stats here from tonight's game. Another really nice game by the Hilltoppers on offense, specifically Adam Skifton doing a nice job again. 238 yards through the air, 3 touchdown passes, and he caught a touchdown pass as well from Matty Burnett. So 4 total touchdowns from Adam Skifton tonight. He was also the leading rusher for the Hilltoppers with 71 yards on the ground. So over 300 total yards for Skifton here tonight. Also on the ground, Brady Kuhn. He had a tough night sledding today. 12 carries for 14 yards. He did have a touchdown. As I mentioned, Skifton with the 71 yards to lead the team. And Cornell Banks had 4 carries for 7 yards. Through the air is the Nicky Odom show tonight, and he got a lot of the action, and maybe a little bit more than we saw in the regular season. 12 catches. He had 11 of those in the first half for 116 yards and 2 touchdowns. Evan Anderson had 2 catches for 53 yards. Adam Skifton, as I mentioned, had the receiving catch, 1 for 9. And Brady Kuhn had a receiving touchdown as well, 2 catches for 69 yards and the touchdown. For Medford tonight, Logan Baumgartner had 76 total yards on 12 passes. 4 of those were completed. So 4-12 for 76 yards and a touchdown, also with an interception. Tucker Schreiner on the ground, 10 carries for 49 yards. Peyton Gillis had 12 carries for 42 yards. Baumgartner on the ground, 3 carries for -3. And it was Weissmiller. First name is lost me, right? Braxton Weissmiller. As I looked that up, Braxton Weissmiller with 2 carries for 2 yards. In the air was Charlie Keast with a 33-yard catch. Ty Metz had a catch for 19. Tucker Schreiner a catch for 10. And it was Cole Dasso with the touchdown catch of 14 yards. Team stats tonight was 2 turnovers for Medford, 1 on a fumble lost, 1 on an interception. They did not record a sack. They had committed 3 penalties for 20 yards, 1 punt, 9 first downs. They had 76 total pass yards, 90 on the ground for a total of 166 yards here tonight. For Onalaska, no turnovers. They had 1 sack, 7 penalties for 65 yards, 3 punts, and 14 first downs. 247 yards through the air, 92 on the ground for 339 total yards. So Onalaska outgaining the Medford Raiders by nearly 200 yards here tonight as they win 42.
While you were talking here, Jeff found some kid in a hot dog costume. It was awesome. I want that. Some information to pass along here. I want to thank Hackers6 for this on our YouTube comment page for the stream. Onalaska got to level 3 in 1996. I believe that's when Robin Finko played, if I'm correct. I know that he was quite the football and hockey player for Onalaska back at that time, and they lost to Menominee 18-13 in level 3 in 1996. So this will be the second time the Hilltoppers have made it to level 3 in this program.
This is the first time they've made level 3 since I was born.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that would be, well, I was 16 when that happened.
I was born in 97.
I'm old, man.
So
I want some candy now.
I'm a year younger than the previous time Onalaska made level 3, which is pretty crazy because Onalaska's been a pretty good football program the last few years. They just haven't been able to crack the code.
And Coach Yashinsky's taken this program step by step by step by step, and this is the next step. So do they get over the hump and take that next step? You know what I mean? And I think if you look at this team right now and how they're built, I think they have a pretty good chance. The stat that you rattled off that I love was no turnovers for the Hilltoppers tonight. If they continue to do that, that's going to be a recipe for success, the way that they can really move the football against other teams, because the way they run their offense, the way that they deceive teams, they're tough to stop. And that defense is very, very much as advertised, and they did it again tonight.
Make sure your furnace is running at peak efficiency. Call Gary at G&T Heating and Air Conditioning of West Salem at 786-1140. G&T Heating and Air Conditioning, located on Highway 16 on Commerce Street in West Salem. We'll take another break. We'll come back live here from Onalaska as the Hilltoppers make it to Level 3 for the first time since 1996 with a 42-12 victory over Medford here tonight.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace. The list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Have you been looking for a checking account that fits your lifestyle? With a checking account from Ultra, enjoy better rates, contactless debit cards, and online and mobile banking that makes your account as on the go as you are. No minimum balance, no monthly fees, no surprises. Take the next step and open your checking account online today, or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holman, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go. They make it, you bake it. Or choose the Cooley Golf Bowl's popular roasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CooleyGB.com. Cooley Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold and Bucky with front row seats. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
With DriveUltra.org, you're in the driver's seat. Ultra Federal Credit Union giving you the information you need to make smart choices and get into the car you love. Ultra Federal Credit Union, it's where you belong. Well, Scotty, just taking a quick score look before we go to John back in the studio for the Festival Foods postgame show because it pertains to Onalaska. Last check, Rice Lake was up 42-21 against Mosinee, which means that Rice Lake most likely coming here to Onalaska next week, which I'm sure Coach Yash is very excited for.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that he will be very, very excited for that because, you know, the last couple times they've had to go up there and, you know, they didn't really have their best game about them either time, and I'm sure that that's on his mind. And I'm sure these kids would be very excited to have the opportunity at their home field to take on the Warriors here in Onalaska next week. And such a great program Rice Lake is, and such a great program that Coach Yashinsky's built here in Onalaska. I really think that that's going to be one heck of a high school football game next week, and you don't want to miss it. These two teams get after each other, and there's going to be a lot of pride in the field next week, no question about it.
All right, we'll take one more last break here from Onalaska before we wrap things up here and send it back to the studio.
Then I can have some candy.
Yeah, there you go. 42-12, Onalaska leads. We'll be right back to wrap things up here from Onalaska High School.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction. The customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Whether you need homeowners insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, or commercial insurance, we work with a variety of companies. That ensures you get the protection you need. At Noble Insurance, we're committed to creating a partnership so that as your needs change, your coverage keeps pace. Call Noble Insurance Service and let's create a plan personalized just for you and your needs.
Noble Insurance Agency, Onalaska.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
S-C-O-R-E, score! It's exhilarating when the home team scores. And you'll feel like you scored too when you do business with Allied Cooperative. Whether you need propane or fuel, fertilizer or seed, tires, auto parts, hardware, or more, Allied Cooperative has the products you need with the service you can trust, all close to home. Allied Cooperative is a great place to work and a great place to do business. Allied Cooperative, now that's something to cheer about.
He's not here to. All right, back here at Onalaska as we wrap things up before we send it back to the studio. Some good scores from around the area, so stay tuned. If you're on our video stream, head over to 105.5, or you can use the TuneIn app, or you can use ESPNLacrosse.com. If you're already listening on one of those ways, stay tuned because John Papadopoulos waiting back at the studio with some scores, and he'll talk to Scotty. That should be a treat as always. Talk to Cody, who is at the West Salem game. They're taking on FVL. He'll have some reporters, some coaches as well, some stats, and got everything going at the Festival Foods postgame show. Just a reminder of those area games. This one on Onalaska Medford, West Salem FVL, Aquinas Northwestern, Luther at Marshall, Bangor at Potosi Cassville, and Castion host Ithaca. Also DeSoto taking on Belmont in 8-man. So some scores to get to, and we'll send it back to the studio with John Papadopoulos. For Jeff Ross on the camera, Scotty Grand doing the color. Good work from you guys as always. Aaron Moore signing off from Onalaska. We'll see you next week here from Onalaska for Level 3 of the playoffs.
Happy Halloween.
Take it away, Jeff.